be a little more difficult when you put yourself in North Korea. So far, we've just had very general North Korea stuff.
Yeah, it's just
like this is kind of what North Korea is known for.
Yeah,
a great leader playing golf. You know, it's
no,
we all know this. That's shocking.
No, hasn't been any shocks yet. I want to be shocked. So, hello everyone.
While we've been here,
yeah,
the world's been conquered or something, and then
a great leader has indeed converted. Yeah,
mask pulled off. They're both great leaders.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. As I think I said before, need to date Kim Jong-un, right?
Yes.
Alright, so with that, let's dive in. I think this is loading. ... Alright everyone, we are back with more of this. Oh, what is this like? Where is this like?
I mean, I'm still loading it.
Oh no.
It's like little two squares dancing.
Oh really? Did it stop streaming?
I don't know.
All right. Well, trouble immediately. Let me try to.
That's what the people are here for, anyway.
our streaming trouble. Let's try that, and let's turn it on again. Does it work?
As you say, we're amateurs on purpose.
Oh, for sure. Okay. Well, oops. All right. Well,
like we could fix this, but we don't, because then we'd lose authenticity and the connection to the viewers.
It's certainly exactly what I'm thinking. Yes.
It's a feature.
Yeah.
Where people come from. It's like
so.
It's like those movies where they don't edit the sound. You have those things? It's like a Danish thing.
No, I don't think we do.
Like, oh no, this sound is just as it was, and we haven't edited anything. It's just we didn't like. But to us, it's because it's more authentic. You know, it's a work of art where you can see the art.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
And it's just because people are fucking lazy. Because I fucking get it. I understand. This paper, and I didn't actually edit it because now it's authentic, and I don't have to fix it.
Oh, I'm like. Laziness is certainly a prime drive for not editing these. It's just I can't. It's a hobby. I can't be bothered.
Not what you say, well, to keep at Halldamir and Rahal, we want to keep things authentic.
I mean, it's
we want to keep things down low. We are the small people, just like you.
True.
And we don't have huge teams of people doing makeup behind the scenes.
True. That's true.
And so if we did, we would show our faces more.
I mean, we yes.
No?
If only I had makeup.
Like, it would be pointless to have a makeup team and not do that.
That's true. All gussed up and nowhere to go in the beginning.
What people don't know is that there's like a nubile young man combing the beard every minute of the recording.
Fanning my corpulence with palm leaves, stuff like that.
Of course, my influencer. Of course.
Very good, my lord. Yeah, no, it's
Patron was inspired.
I sure. God. No, laziness, absolutely. But the authenticity is a point of it in a way that I've said before. Just it is sort of a come and hang out. We'll play some games, and that's what we're gonna do. If you want like carefully choreographed like reaction shots, like you open the door to the dungeon and then camera zooms in on Malachi and you do a face like then
oh my god,
yeah, then
follow us next season.
there are other shows for that.
And my reactions usually when I'm shocked is quiet.
Just
and then a wide smile appearing on my face. I have one memory here. We'll get into the North Korean dating sim, but
yes.
But the people have to indulge us here. It's early morning. Well, not that. You can see the time, actually.
It's fairly early.
I can see the time.
No, they cannot. I have limited what they can see. But it is early in the morning.
Yeah, looking around, I can understand.
Yeah, no, there is.
Yes. But I remember one time in Grimmeth's campaign of 13th Age, there was like red capped, and I went like he had that thing in map tools when it's individual view.
Yeah.
And I split off from the group and just went like looking around.
Mm-hmm.
And I came in front and saw like an ambush encounter sitting there looking at me. And girls let me see them, and I saw them, and they looked at me, and I looked at them, and then I backed away. I was like, no, I didn't say a thing, but I remember it because it was like I was like, well, if I do this, then I'm completely fucked.
Yep.
And killed, because these are 13th age enemies, which means that they target people who have the lowest health and who are down, aiming to kill them.
Yes.
Like, that's their tactic. It's just to die, maybe, but if they can kill a party member permanently, then they're good. So I was like, no. I don't want these. And that was a good moment. I'm sure someone streamed that thing, maybe. I don't actually know.
I don't know. I don't know if that was.
But if they did, maybe it's from Grim of 3 when we actually get to see my character go up there and look at the fucking red caps and go like, nah, and then walk backwards.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe there'll be a similar thing in Dungeon and Mad Mage moving forward. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff.
So far, it's been like, oh, goblins. Oh, God, no. That's pretty much, well, that's that. What else are we going to do?
Yeah, indeed.
Kill it fast.
Yes, get fast, but more damage.
I'm sure there's terrible things down there. I'm sure there's goofy things. I'm sure there's funny things. D&D has sort of changed a bit from 4th edition in that 4th edition was very like, this encounter is cool because it's tactical and has like 7 different types of enemies that interlock and change in different ways depending on what you kill first.
Yes.
You know. Well,
for sure.
5th edition's like, oh, look at him. He's like a smart lizardman wizard. He's goofy. Look at him. He's funny. I like him.
He has a floppy
hat. Look at this. Look at this guy. Like they have like, they want things to be remarkable and interesting and kind of like funny. Like,
yeah.
They like the humor.
They do. I think.
And I think that's it's a fun gameplay. It's more like a beer and pretzels D&D.
It is.
Right?
It is.
And that's good.
Yeah.
And I want to go delve Hell's Dungeon.
I think it's been very influenced by Penny Arcade and similar like Critical Role and like similar outlets that have
so much. Those streaming D&D has become like, I remember when there was like one.
Yeah.
Thursday night basically, and then it's sort of as soon as they began to launch, they like invested heavily in it. They relaunched 5th edition from 4th edition, and changed their business model. Like, basically gave away the basic rules for free.
Yeah,
they didn't, right? But almost.
Pretty much
like a cheap starting set, and have produced a lot of pre-published campaigns. Probably looking at Paizo and their success,
probably,
and going, oh, people don't have time or feel confident to make their own stuff.
Yeah,
let's make it for them. And let's be honest, it takes a lot less effort. So much less effort.
And
than making your own stuff. And then they've launched these. I mean, I'm not really the person who watches them, so I can't really say too much about them. But I know they exist, and I know they're huge, and I know they're doing multiples of them.
Yeah,
I watched the Penny Arcade stuff.
Yeah, that's Acquisitions Incorporated. I bought the source book for that for 5th edition. I have it on my shelf here. It's again, it is a humorous take on D&D, and I'm fine with it. And because you can have both, right? You can have a humorous take, and then you have Baldur's Gate 3, which just mind flayers the world going to shit, and like it's just oh my Jesus Christ!
I don't think I could GM that. I don't think I'm funny enough.
I don't know. But there's also like and then we also have the serious stuff like Curse of Strahd, a great gothic horror adventure. Like I've looked through it. It's one of those I'm like, though this is something I would like to run in the future.
What does Mad Mage fall into?
It is classic dungeon delving, spiced up, and spiced up means exactly that they have gone to try to make each level something special. Like there's a theme to each of Hallister's levels, and it is in many regards like going to a different world. So even though you're technically like in the dungeon, you might actually be somewhere else. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you have seen some of that illustrated in the big, like, huge map in the map room. Where there were weird things like Skullport and like Stardock and like other things. You're like, what the fuck is this stuff?
Stardock.
Yeah, I want to go to Stardock.
I mean, Waterdeep is recognized in ancient like Planescape lore.
Yeah,
Waterdeep is a place that like, in realm space.
Yeah,
Waterdeep is a place you can go to trade stuff.
Sure,
it's a city of that significance.
Yes,
of course, Hallister has a Stardock. I wouldn't.
Well, you need to go through
There's a level where we become Gith pirates. I mean, so fucking be it. I'm into that, right?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I hope now that we'll get into the regular habit of sessions again. We'll make some headway. Let's hope. Anyway, that's it for the
North Korean dating. We have to find love somehow, right?
Yes.
Let's do this.
All right. Who was who again? It's been 2 weeks, guys.
I believe I am Yunji.
Yes. Okay.
Who is the little girl? You are the tall sort of one.
Yeah.
I'm the tsundere.
Yes, the tsundere.
Look at that! I'm using that word.
Yes, you are.
I'm such a weeb now.
Yeah, you're like a pro
and then
weeb.
we have what?
Pro weeb. That's you.
Yeah, and then I'm also our internal voice. And,
yes.
You're our external voice.
Yes, just like real life.
As we know, we're one person.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, but you might need to talk to Tina about your weeb status, because I feel that is something she has a right to know. Who she's living with.
I think she. I don't know. She knows a lot more about it. I think she would look at me and say, "You're saying that wrong." And I go, "I guess."
Oh, I really like Tina. She keeps you hip with the kids.
Like, she doesn't watch really much anime these days, but she did when she was younger. So.
Oh, everyone did when they were younger. It's just goodness gracious. Oh, what a giggly morning. Anyway. She's trained by the culinary artists. Let's see. Yes, young. Yeah. Look at you getting all bashful with the Americans' praise.
Yunji's cheeks glow red. It's pretty cute. I may have to praise her more in that if that's the reaction it gets.
Gosh.
Remember, we've been going on trips.
It is. Let me up the volume a little bit on the game. So,
yeah, I can't hear it, but that's okay.
No, it's an unfortunate side effect of the streaming solution we have to do, because it doesn't like me streaming like the window, so I have to stream my desktop, which means that the audio disappears. Unfortunately.
What happens? I'll imagine K-pop.
Yes.
I am not. He just took me by surprise with his compliments, that's all.
You're such a terrible liar. Can I ask you a favor, Ranaki?
She winks, obviously.
What? Of course. You've been such gracious hostesses. What can I do? Can you clean up the table and wash the dishes tonight while I prepare reunions for your event this evening? I'd hardly call what we're doing an event, but sure, I'm glad to clean up. What? I don't remember what we're doing tonight, honestly.
I do. I'm not going to say anything, though.
Oh, great.
What's going on? What do you think you're preparing me for?
You are going to spend some one-on-one time alone in your bedroom with our guest.
What? I'm not ready for that sort of thing. That's way too sudden, and you're setting it up, Jiyoung.
Here's the part of the misunderstanding where you say, but if it's sex with Ranaki, I wouldn't mind. Yeah. Oh.
Right, if it's sex with Ranaki, I wouldn't. Hey, stop tricking me.
Oh! Wow. Suddenly it got very spicy.
I know, right?
Now it's about the perfect time for you to fulfill another tsundere trope.
Who's running this operation here?
I think Young is. Anyway, dirty as your minds might be, that's not even close to what we're doing. You are thinking of something perverted right now, aren't you? I'm under assault from both sides now.
Admit it, pervert.
If I don't admit, you must acquit.
Okay. No way I'm spending any alone time in my bedroom with this creep.
Wow. It will be fine, Yunji. I think you've had more martial arts training than him anyway. How do you know I didn't have a part-time job as a dojo floor sweeper? where the Sifu adopted me as the only child and taught me the ways of the Taekwondo leap. Because you live in America, home of slackers who bum on beach when not sleeping.
Everyone knows Americans are fat, lazy bums.
I'm not saying anything. Fortunately, I am not. Anyway, I'm going to help you learn English tonight. Oh, right, that's the stuff we're doing.
Oh.
Just the music picked up a little. That...
Him teach me English? But...
No buts about it. I'll meet you in the room in 5 minutes. Sister, you must learn English to advance in the People's Army, and our guest is going to help you.
I'd rather have the sex. At least it'll be over in 2 minutes. English takes forever.
Wow. She is, you know...
Burn.
Yeah, bit of a burn there.
Korean fire.
I think I can last a little longer than 2 minutes. Both of you hush and go to Yunji's room and leave the door open. I swear, if I hear you complaining, Yunji, you're doing strip English lessons. If you had told me that was on the table, I would have offered my services sooner. Whoa.
Ugh, let's just get this over with. With that, she forcefully grabs my hand and drags me back to her bedroom. She also defiantly slams the door shut and locks it behind her. Honestly, my sister can be such an instigator.
Just to make sure, we're practicing English and not having sex, right?
Yes, we're just studying English. Here's the book we work from.
Oh, please, please, show me the book.
She hands me a bright yellow paperback book. On the front, the title reads, How to Sign Like a Dumb American.
See, this is the problem I have with the game. If they actually had a North Korean textbook here, it would have been absolute gold.
But the great leader sitting on a donkey with a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that is
how to sound like dumb American. You know?
Yeah, no, I just want to say, you know, English or something. Like this, the joke here, how to sound like a dumb American. It's a bit too obvious. You know what I mean? Like, points off for that, but we'll continue.
Well, that's a good sign. Let's check the copyright date.
Yes.
1987. Great. It's only 3 decades out of date, so I guess that's progress. I sit next to her on the bed and flip open the bookmarked page.
How about reading this sentence for a start?
Oh, God.
Time for...
Hello, everybody. I can't do the...
Oh, hello.
Hello, everybody. We shall go to the discotheque to dance together. Is that good?
Oh my god, you sound like you've had like double tooth surgery. It's like
together.
Oh god. Let's go to the discotheque.
Yeah. Discotheque. That image is almost as awkward as Yunji's pronunciations.
I'm not even certain where to begin. I'd like to blame it on the book, but your pronunciation is atrocious.
English is so hard. Why do I have to learn it anyway?
I'm not sure. Young said you needed to advance in your military.
I want to advance to that position.
What position is that?
That information is classified. I'm not able to share it with you.
Great. Well, don't worry about my paranoia or concentrate on making an S sound that sounds like a snake. Zzz, instead of shh. Wow.
Evil bastard Ronald Reagan destroyed wimpy Walter Mondale in 3 erection.
In 3 erection? What?
Yeah. In the erection.
I like Ronald Reagan though. That's pretty fun.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Maybe that's my next sci-fi character, Ronald Reagan.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Very good, right?
Yeah, to spoof his policies in some way. I don't know how.
Oh, that'd be great.
I'm sure it's possible. He's like a smuggler. Fast and loose, Han Solo style, Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Trickle down smuggling. Oh man, I just had a vista of possibilities open up for me. In my inner eye, I'm like, ah.
That's what you call the mind map, actually.
Yes, though. Exactly. All right, that's great. I have to try to remember Ronald Reagan.
And I can be T erection.
Oh my god. Look closer at that last word. That's not an R, but an L.
You mean in erection?
Yes. I mean, no, but yes. The word is election, not erection. They're two completely different things.
What are they then? What are elections?
An election is when the population of a place votes for its political leaders.
Oh, we do that. All the time, every day with our actions.
The DPRK holds elections?
Of course. We elect our representatives to the Supreme People's Assembly.
I honestly don't expect that. How does that even work here?
Well, the Supreme People's Assembly has 687 seats, and everyone over 17 can vote.
That's pretty impressive. Who runs the elections?
Every person who wants to run has to apply to the Democratic Front for the reunification of the fatherland. And they can approve or deny their application to be on the ballot. Here's a quick question. Do you prefer motherland or fatherland? Where do you stand on the binary gendering of nations?
It's in Sweden. Sweden is a female. In like Swedish, like, you know, myth or whatever you want to call it. It's the mother Sweden.
Yeah, I don't think we in Denmark generally have it as a mother. I think we have it like as a young woman to be protected from the evil Hun. I think that's generally how it's been depicted. Sure. You know, given that all of our propaganda has been to try to keep southern Jutland
from the Huns. Yeah.
It's like a woman raped in a Danish flag.
Oh so God!
I figure that would be like a daughterland. I don't even know.
Yeah, the daughterland. Sure.
Yeah. All right. Then people get to go to an election place to vote. For the one candidate the Democratic Front has selected to run for the office that year. The office of the 600 seats.
Right.
If you don't want to vote for them, you can go to a special booth with windows where you can cross out their name.
Somehow, that's about how I expected it to work. What party is in power now? Oh, come on.
The Workers' Party has 607 seats, and they're in alliance with the Social Democrats, who hold 50 seats.
Is that true? So, of these 687 seats, 657 are held by one party, essentially. Well, at least you probably don't have so many political ads on TV. Well, you know.
Anyway, you never answered my question. What is an erection?
Why don't you ask your sister or something?
You said you would teach me English. Tell me.
Oh God. Getting hot in here. I really don't think I should.
Tell me now.
It's something people have sometimes. You can't get one.
Why not?
Oh, is it gonna be a secret revealed? It just doesn't work that way. Let's just focus on speaking in English for now.
No, I want erection too.
Two? Are you being a bad influence, Ranakai? No, you can't have one. Wait, Yeong, what are you spying on us? Absolutely, you two are a riot. If you have enough time listening in on us, you have enough time to help me train her in English. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? She is saucy. Like there's an evil secret streak going on here with Yeong, I think. While Yunji is like very straight, like, you know, it's the reverse, right?
Yeah.
All the prickles out and then sweet on the inside, probably. Considering Yunji needs all the help she can get, yes, I would.
We still don't know what position in the military it is that
Yes,
she's
sure.
being trained in English to do.
True.
No, really, it's okay. Let's just stop and go to bed.
Nope, not going there. Read the next sentence.
There is only one true Korea. We must crush the occupiers.
I don't think any American would say such a thing.
Our leader is Wakula Dandaranaki.
Worse and worse. I'm not even sure how to begin to correct you. That's what her last teacher said. He didn't last long. I think you really need a speech therapist as well as intensive training in remedial English before tackling this book of absurdities. Remedial? This book is the remedial English book for Korea. The normal English book is much harder. Maybe instead of a book with complete sentences, you should have started with phonics or something more basic. You don't happen to have any of those learning letter leaders around, would you? I do not know what those are. They're these cute people made out of letters. They usually have things start with a letter. Like Mr. A would have an apple and an alligator, or Miss J would have juice and jam.
I think we had something like that. They were what you call flashing cards.
What do we call it?
Let me look in my closet. Yunji goes to a closet, kneels down, and starts rummaging through. She also starts tossing things up behind her in the room, which is when I finally realize it's a huge... She has things scattered all over the place. Various plans and charts are covered by food wrappers. Her pellet guns are haphazardly thrown about the room as well. And her clothes? Her uniform is on a chair, socks hang all over the place. And I think that's a pair of her panties hanging from the lampshade. I nudge Ji-young and point in that direction.
Pretty certain that's a fire hazard over there. Sweet Yunji, you're such a slob. I just cleaned this room. Now it looks like an American HVA rocket hit it. And you've got your dirty underwear hanging from a lamp.
And like a scared cat, Yunji yelps and beelines it for the lamp, snatching her underwear. Ji-young, why are you pointing out my unmentionables to him?
Actually, he pointed them out to me.
How could you?
How could I what?
How could you just casually point out my...
Your panties.
It just rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Aren't you embarrassed to say that word? Or to see the pair of them out in the open? Have you no shame?
Just about everyone wears underwear or panties. I think the British call them pants, which causes confusion with other Americans. And me, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I routinely forget the difference between pants and trousers in the UK.
Well, it's the British, right? I feel like Irish is the new English.
True.
But it's a dirty word.
Only if the underwear is dirty. No, it isn't. Sure, some people feel uncomfortable saying it, but it's not a curse word or anything. I told you so, sister.
I don't believe you, but neither of you have any shame at all.
How? Because of our ability to say the word panties.
Okay, stop that.
Stop what? Saying panties?
Yes, cut that out.
Or what? Panties, 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 pink panties, purple panties. Striped across your butt panties, we love panties.
And Jiyoung says I'm a child.
Actually, children love saying words they think are dirty, even if they aren't. You should really try it out.
Never, and there's nothing you can do to make me.
Huh. Tell you what, if you can say panties in English cleanly just once, we'll stop the lesson for the night.
I don't think so. Where's the book?
It's gone. While you were arguing, a snipe came and took it. Snipe hunt! What?
It's like a bird.
No.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again. Jiyoung hid it somewhere.
Yes, and you can have it back if you say panties in English cleanly. Wow.
You're supposed to be the sweet one.
No, she's the evil one.
Oh yes.
Only Tyrannikai. I still get to be your teasing older sister.
That is so not fair.
A wise man once said, life is not fair.
There are no wise men, but indulge me. Who said it?
Whoa!
Great leader.
Whoa!
Great leader.
But is it great leader a man, or is he like more than a man?
Great leader is more than a man, you know?
Yeah.
There's two sects. Is he divine and a man, or is he simply divine?
He's legion because he's many. Some wise guy, who knows? The point is, life is not fair, and if you want the lesson to end and your book back, you just have to say panties in English once, cleanly.
Pantish.
Sorry, couldn't make that out. What was that?
Pantish.
You need to be louder than that.
Pantish, 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 pantish. Can I go now?
Nope, sorry, you haven't said it yet.
I just said it 6 times.
But not cleanly. Your S at the end is more of a sh. I'm afraid he's right, sister. You'll need to try harder.
I hate you both.
No, you don't. Now, come on, you can do it.
Yuji takes a deep breath and then slowly speaks. Panties.
You made E.T. proud. But you did it. Who's this E.T. and why would he be proud? Space alien, long neck, big eyes, likes to eat peanut butter candies. Terrible English. Sounds like you, Yunji. Oops.
Shut up and give me my book back.
Look under the pile of clothes over there. You buried it looking for the flashcards. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Did you find them?
Yes, but the lesson is over, so we don't need them.
Can I see them anyway?
She pulls them out of her box and throws them at my forehead. Naturally, I catch the box of cards. Knock yourselves out before I do.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight. Be nice, sister. But anyway, let's look at these flashcards.
I pull out the cards. They're cheaply made and fairly worn, but the pictures are accessible. Looks like they were put back in the box in alphabetical order. Mr. A is flying an airplane. Mr. B is holding a bomb. Mr. C has a chemical weapon. And Mr. D has a dagger.
Pretty good.
These cards are fairly violent. Flamethrower, grenade, judo, machete, shotgun. Most of the cards have the letter of the person holding a weapon or fighting.
Well, they have judo. Is judo a Korean martial arts? I thought it was Japanese, but that might be...
They might have it anyway. Picture book. I don't know that that's true.
I don't know. I like...
What kind of fucked up deck of flashcards letters is this?
I want to know about Korean martial arts. I want
Show
to
me
know...
the Korean flashcards.
Yeah, I want to know about North
Korean
Korean.
flashcards.
What is North Korean martial arts? That's something I need to know. Probably crazy, but I don't think International Parenthood Association approved the printing these. Is that the United States after nuking on the U card?
Oopsies. Forgot about that one. No wonder we were told not to show these to outsiders.
Yes. Been so long I've forgotten as well. You guys really like to indoctrinate your kids and to hate us really young, don't you?
It's honestly not like that. Not anymore, really.
The printing company mysteriously went out of business years after issuing these. No one has stepped in to print new ones, so we use what we have. Oh, okay.
Mr. You nuked America. Silence ensues, and not comfortably. It takes a good 10 minutes before I break it.
Ooh, that is a long silence to have.
Yeah. I was about to say we won't be doing that.
No. I think I'm gonna hit the sack. Yes, it is pretty late. I shall hit my sack as well. Let's work on an idiom sometime.
Think of where you want to go tomorrow. See you in the morning.
Well,
I hear them bickering softly as I leave, but I'm too exhausted to strain myself to listen. Tonight was really, really weird. Scary weird. I mean, he didn't work to make it less weird.
No, that's the thing.
The girls seem nice, but from the past few days, I can get a real sense that I'm not really welcome in this country.
Oh, you do?
You feel that?
You get the sense, huh?
I really need to stay on my toes and get through this trip and just get home. I wonder how he got his passport approved.
Really is a good question.
For going to America, to North Korea.
Yeah.
From America, being in military. I'm really getting sick of that alarm. Seriously, this music violates the Geneva Convention in some way, I'm sure of it. It's been a bit since I've done my morning exercises. Maybe I'd better do those. Make sure I don't get rusty over here. I can't get outside and run, at least not without one of the ladies. And I don't want to wake them up, as I don't think I hear them moving yet. Guess I'll do some push-ups and sit-ups and stuff for a while. Phew, not too bad for taking a few days off. I think sometime during my workout I heard the girls get up and start doing their routines as well. I should probably take this time to get a shower before Ji-young gets in there. Not that the view wasn't pleasant yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. But I get the feeling that too many unplanned encounters of the disrobed variety might get me in some hot water.
Heyo.
And not the literal sense of a shower. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Another good reason to wake up early in the morning, to work up an early morning sweat, is the shower. I'd be the first to admit that our bases aren't exactly perfect when it comes to getting hot water through the pipes in the shower. But at least it eventually gets there. Not here. I could crank the hot faucet all the way to Starcash coffee levels and still get hit by some Arctic water levels. The first time I tried to shower here, I waited and waited and then finally just forced myself getting into the glacier falls.
Oops.
I'm glad none of the girls have wandered in on me, at least. Explaining shrinkage is the last thing I want to do in Korea. Okay, second to last thing, next to dying by glorious leader's decree. Foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see both those things. Glorious leader.
I fucking hope so. There's need more glorious leader.
Okay, that's as clean as I'm going to get. Time to toss on my silkies and see what we're doing today.
Why is he calling his underwear silkies? I've never encountered this weird...
I don't know. Maybe it's an American thing.
Maybe. Is it made of silk? Because that seems very...
Because maybe we'll take a holiday. So I said, go, you stay in North America.
Stay. United States of America.
I hope Yunji cooked up something good. I'm a tad hungry here. Probably kimchi. Damn it, I feel really guilty complaining about being hungry in a land that appears to be in a state of perpetual starvation. If this leader is so glorious, then how come he's got a land of scared, hungry people following him? Man, he's really changing his opinion.
He's oscillating back and forth.
Walked through it. I think I'm in between that area of still having a lot to learn and possibly knowing too much. And neither seems to be a safe state of mind for the country. Anyway, someone's moving about the kitchen area. Time to go look.
Good morning, Renakai. I hope you're well today. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. Exercised some, got cleaned up, thought I'd see what's cooking in here. I'm starting to like this whole kimchi thing. Kimchi is pretty good. I agree.
I haven't had it.
It's nice. It's like fermented kale and stuff.
There's like an Asian fusion place, but I don't think they make anything like specific. More like deep fried stuff and noodles.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's a little white lie. I'm getting sick of kimchi with every meal.
Oh, that's not a white lie. That's like complete opposite. It's just a straight out lie.
Well, a white lie is like when you say something, when you lie to spare someone else's feelings.
Yeah, exactly. When it's like, did you? Your mom asks, did you like the
How
sweater?
did you like the sweater? And
Yeah.
you're like, I wonder if they both came up with that example.
You know,
you're like, oh, it's really warm.
It's really good. I have it
Like,
every
it's
day.
technically
I have it every
lie,
day,
but-
but it's not. You know. Did you remember to water the plants? Yes.
Did you not overwater the plants?
And who I that's very, I don't know when to like, how do I know, you know?
You can actually Google it. It feels dumb. How much should I water a potted pine? But
Tell me. Nice to see you finally
these
admitting
adult
it.
problems, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's been like for years.
I know. Of course, I already knew, but it's still a pleasure to hear it from your own voice. What is that obvious? You ate 3 bowls last night, I'd say it was. Well, Gunnar says I'm a growing boy, then he makes me run. Guess it's the girth. Are we fat?
You know, a little bit.
I guess, you know, that's what they say about Americans. What? Oh, never mind. Just talking to myself. Well, anyway, what's Yoonji got cooking for us? Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she was looking for something in her room, but was having a hard time finding it. Maybe you should go help her out. Uh-oh.
Do you think this is the time where something goes crazy, or is it just more like...
We could open the door and she's gonna be naked. Or in her before mentioned panties, perhaps.
Or, I give it 20% that she's hung herself.
That you just open the door and she's just absolutely dead, hanging from the ceiling like that, literature club game. You're like, oh,
we'll see.
Oh well, it's gonna be this, huh? Man, that game. Have you played that? Oh,
I haven't played it. I've seen someone play it.
it's it is something. A bit old these days, like everyone has heard about it, but if you haven't, the Doki Doki Literature Club is a game you should play. Very dark and very scary. Awesome.
Nice, very, very wholesome and fun. So just do it.
It's not snooping if she's there. Go ahead and help her. I'll get the table set. The quicker you help her find what she's looking for, the quicker we get to eat. Okay, I guess.
I go back to the hall where the rooms are, though it's not that long of a walk. How to go about this? I should definitely not knock. Jiang mentioned you need assistance. You needed assistance? Need some help in there, Yunji? Cup check, kick. No, maybe not that last one. As I get to the door, I close my eyes and sigh. Dealing with Yunji can be really mentally taxing. I slowly step in and open my eyes and instantly choke on the words I had carefully prepared in my head.
Oh no.
Oh, damn.
Is this her room really? I know we're meant to look at something.
Vacation.
I say we're here to look at something
Puppies.
else, but
Hearts.
you know.
Even Michelangelo couldn't have sculpted such a beautiful...
Do you want to try the pronunciation of that again? Michelangelo?
Michelangelo?
There you go.
Didn't I say that?
No, Michelangelo. But that's okay.
Maybe it was the Korean mode.
Yeah, or maybe that's how he's pronounced in Danish. I don't know.
God, I won't even try.
Michelangelo in Swedish. So.
Oh wait, it's Yunji. Oh God, no! It's Yunji in a compromising situation.
Who could have guessed?
Ooh, what? She'll kill me. Wait, I don't think she's noticed me yet,
Oh no.
which is good because I don't think I'd live to enjoy replaying this scene in my head if she knew I was there. Better to back out slowly.
Yes, no sudden movements. They react to movement. Like a Tyrannosaurus.
Like a T-Rex. Yeah. Good. I'm almost to the door.
Yeah, so will we get away scot-free here? I don't think so.
No. I may just live to tell my grandchildren about this one day. But that would be creepy, dude.
Yeah. Hey, glad to see you and Ran and Kaya finally getting along, Angie.
Ji-young, are you kidding me? Oh God, here goes any chance of having children. I'm not sure who to kill first, the pervert peeping Tim, or the loudmouthed older sister. But then killing him seems too kind.
It's not like that. I didn't know.
I'm going to.
Yunji, I swear I wasn't peeping. Yes, you were. You got me into this.
You're both dead.
It was just a second. I didn't see much. He was totally staring. Like, for minutes. I'm getting attacked from both sides here. It's all just calm down. Act rationally. Just admit you were comparing her ass to Renaissance sculptures already. I was hoping to say the great leader's ass. Because, yeah. How the hell did you know that? That's true. Have you seen him? That is a sculpted man.
I'll kill you.
Ah!
And then she did.
Oh, please. Let the
Good
game
end.
over. Good end. You could have warned me. Be quiet and pass me the gauze. Here. So where did Yunji learn to kick like a... Ow! What? Did you think I wouldn't sanitize it first? And all loyal Koreans are instructed in martial arts during our school education.
Yes, you should just be glad I didn't go for a low kick.
My grandkids will thank you for that one day. I'll need to change again though. I think I got blood on my shirt.
Well, it's not like you didn't deserve it.
Oh, Yunji, there's so little you know at boys. This is why you didn't get asked to the May Day festivities. I'm going to side with Jiyoung on this one.
Fine. How would you like it if I watched you get changed then?
Honestly, it wouldn't bother me. I think enough men have seen my junk since I joined the Marine Corps to last me a couple of lifetimes. And
what about women?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not walking into that trap. I like to avoid getting another kick to the face.
At least he learns.
Really? Just wait for tomorrow's CG. Whoa. Okay then. A weird foreboding. She has prescience. She has seen things. What? Oh, nothing.
Well, I'm going to take a shower now, so stay out.
This is gonna be, yeah, this is the legit, like the character was becoming self-aware that they're in a VN. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you go get the anti-swelling medicine from Yunji? Nope, no way, nuh-uh. Probably a good idea. It didn't fit in the budget anyway. What are you talking about? Ancient Korean secret. Anyway, let's go prepare the table for breakfast. Oh, you see, they are joking. They don't have a shower CG for her.
Mm-hmm. Breakfast is over, and we have even managed to get fruit without Junji attacking anyone, because she's the problem. It's probably good that they keep the weapons locked up.
Yeah, it's like they're all acting like she's the problem, but really...
And they're just constantly bullying her, and she's like, wow, she's just such a fucking little troublemaker, and she's like, no, actually not, though.
Actually, it's the bigger sister who's like
just
the
knock,
really...
Just knocking, like, not, don't be such an idiot. Yeah. God forbid I walk in and Yunji's field stripping her rifle or something.
What the
After cleaning up, Ji-young presents the familiar map to me again.
So, which of the dates are you picking today? Wait, why is Yunji's bedroom written on here and then crossed off?
Sister's idea of a joke was to list my bedroom as a date route for the incident this morning. However, as this is not an eroge, I feel like it's a Japanese word.
I don't know.
Eroge, I crossed it out.
Are you saying... Yeah,
no one's happy.
No. Are you saying that this was an eroge? You wouldn't have crossed it out if it wasn't an eroge?
Just pick a date already.
Can do.
Oh, what? I thought it said Runanga RPG right there, and that was there, but sadly not. There's Runanga PBC.
I think
People's Party something.
People's Parties Gathering something, yeah.
But I think this one is the last one with Yunji, right?
Yeah, and it's gonna be a beach episode, I believe.
I believe we promised that actually. So let's. I mean, let's go. After this morning, I feel like Looking over the map, a coastal area to the east side of the peninsula has been circled in red ink. Also in the code, it looks like someone added bikini sprites here. Who am I to argue with the unseen hand of fate beckoning me along?
It looks like this may be a bit of a haul, but One Sun looks like it would be a cool place to go. There's usually lots to do at the beach, right?
I swear, if I ever find out who wrote that comment about the bikini in the code, he's going to be in the gulag for a month. Well, I'm not taking you there. Just forget it and pick somewhere else.
Oh, and here I was hoping to get split watermelons, while Yeong had me help her with her sunscreen. That's also a thing, like watermelons on the beach is a thing I've seen a lot in Japanese stuff, but not in Korea. But then again, I don't know anything about Korea. So.
Watermelon? Like really?
Do North Koreans have watermelons?
I don't know. I would figure not.
If you're from North Korea watching this,
saying it though, like.
Yes, it's true.
Well, he's American. Do they have do they eat watermelons on the beach in America?
I guess post below if you're American and eat watermelons on the beach and tell us why. And if you're from North Korea and watching this, good work. And post below to tell us about the watermelons, please.
The Great Leader.
And the tell me everything about Great Leader. It's, think you can take them then, yeah? Of course, it will be my pleasure. Well, then it's settled. I'll go grab something to wear on the beach and we'll get the drive over. Oh, so she is taking us. Oh, no.
Oh, no, you don't. Nothing's settled. Hear me now? You go get your scrawny butt back here. And you, sister, don't even think about trying to edge in on my date.
Oh, wow. Reverse psychology.
You want to go with me alone? Right, Ranakai?
Now, sister, it's not my fault Ranakai wants to... Don't place the blame on me. You're the one who flipped out when I suggested we go to One Sun, Yunji. Yeah, you're the troublemaker here.
You're goosing the question.
What does that mean? Oh. You honk at it? Like a goose?
That's it. We're going to get your bathing suit and meet me at the car.
Again, I want to see a North Korean bathing suit. Like, it has to be like with a huge party logo on it, right? Like, come on.
Star.
Oh man, it's so good.
We might get that. We might get that.
Maybe. I really hope so. But you just said you wouldn't go there.
I changed my mind. As the American says, oh god, I don't even. Not up or shut up. Right?
Okay, I know for a fact I didn't teach her that.
Yunji starts to head back to her room while Jian calls out.
Don't forget your bikini.
I'm not wearing one. He can swim if he wants to, but I'll wait on the beach.
You can dance if you want to. Leave my friends behind. But I really won't be able to have fun of a date if I'm the only one swimming. Go ahead, just wear some shorts or one piece if you're nervous. You should still swim though. Oh, that won't do. The code clearly calls for bikini sprites. Glorious Leader has written this into the code himself.
That I would believe.
So she must wear a bikini. Yeah, no, that I would believe.
Glorious Leader wants bikinis at all the beaches.
Yes.
Fine. It can't be helped that the Glorious Leader has instructed me to wear one.
Good. You need some sun anyway, sister. Well, I'm gonna go and grab my stuff so we can head out. I'll pack some snacks for the ride. Yunji needs to get ready too. Is it gonna be kimchi? Snacks at the beach.
Here's some boiled cabbage.
Oh, delicious. You. Just cabbage. Might take her a few minutes to dig out her bikini from the mess that she calls her room.
Young laughs as she leaves the room. Hey, I pick all my things up once a month, whether I need to or not.
How in the world does your room get so messy when this country barely allows any consumer goods over the border?
All Koreans have access to bountiful supplies of You
and I both, that's not true. What happened to everyone is equal?
Everyone here is equal. Some are just more equal than others.
Yep, that's Orwell Animal Farm reference. If you haven't read that book, highly recommend it. It's great.
As relevant as ever.
It is.
Anyway, it's fairly lengthy drive to Wonsan, so we need to hurry.
We got the bikini.
She's probably stewing over that one. She's so adorable when she's annoyed. Guess I'd best go get my swimming trunks to get moving. Man, I would not want to date someone who was like, I love when you're annoyed. That'd be making you more annoyed.
It's a bad trait.
Don't do that.
No, make me annoyed, please.
I really hate the fact my new phone was confiscated. There's no way we'll get anything better than a 1970s KGB spy photo level picture with this damn dinosaur of a phone. I'm still surprised it even takes color photos. Well, nothing he can do. Now, off I go. Why must you take so long to get ready?
I was gone all of 5 minutes. How's that long time?
Do you know what could happen in those extra 2 minutes you took staring at yourself in the mirror?
Certain a lot of things could happen, but I'm not sure what that matters.
It matters because we could have already been in the car and have gone 2 minutes ago.
True, but we also could have been in the car these past 2 minutes you took lecturing me on supposedly taking too long getting ready.
There's that annoying attention to facts again. Let's just get going already, stupid. Before I can reply, Yoonji has already grabbed my hand and is dragging me out of the front door.
What's the Korean word for stupid? Because the Japanese is baka, of course, but we all know.
We all know.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I don't know Korean.
No, I don't know either.
I met a Korean.
Yes.
He was a exchange student.
Yep.
And he was very happy that I didn't ask him if he was from North or South Korea.
I think that's pretty obvious.
Korean. Apparently, a lot of people did that. I was like, what? Who would ever?
No,
Yeah. He was like, yeah, that's nice.
we've had
I'm really
some.
tired of answering that question.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. Poor guy. We have from time to time some like exchange students from China, and during the Hong Kong stuff, they were very testy. I was told. It was like discussed as an example of political like happenings on seminars and stuff. They didn't enjoy that much. No, they did not.
I had one too, but it was like I didn't meet her, but she was just there doing a presentation.
Yeah.
It's like, I am from China, and showed a picture of China, but it included like Taiwan and like all of Tibet and like Kashmir and stuff, and you're like, no, I feel like
this is.
I don't know if I should say something.
Yeah, but that is also sort of what you want, like
it's like red and all the stars and such, you know. It's like,
yeah, you're like, oh really? Oh.
One China, one
like your political system is a bit. They're like perfect, right? You're like, yes, okay. Oh, what we love China and its wonderful people.
Love the people, just
yes. Now, interpret that as you will. We love the people.
Yeah. Stand by my word.
Yeah. No, let that sink in for a sec, and then I can't tell if you drag me by hand because you love me or hate me.
Oh, please. I heard your heartbeat faster the instant I grabbed it. So quit complaining like you don't enjoy it.
Who said I was complaining?
You need to get close up to my face while he frowns. You sure sounded like you were complaining with that nonsense question. Suddenly the car strikes a pothole and Yuki falls into me.
Oh!
Awkward anime fall. In a perfect
Yeah.
awkward fashion, her lips smack on mine.
Oh, picture.
Ah, ugh. What?
Ah.
Here, ugh. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
No, that impromptu makeout session was all due to the terrible condition of your country's roads. Yeah.
A likely excuse. You just wanted to steal my first kiss, didn't you?
How would you even know that would be your first kiss?
Well, you used some of your mystical protagonist powers, didn't you?
Damn it. What in the hell are you rambling about?
I don't even know anymore. All I know is that you stole my first kiss. How will you make up for it to me?
Make it up to you? Are you serious? You were the one who fell into me, so you could say this is your fault.
Well, it doesn't count, you hear me? I'll deny it if anyone asks.
Sure, but deep down you always knew you liked it. Whoa.
I wink
How
at
is
her,
it-
hoping to make... You know, it's like a Han Solo move right there.
Bit presumptuous, isn't it?
Yeah. Besides, the first kiss should be for the great leader. I'm going to kill you and feed you to the Kumiho.
The what?
No idea. The party, maybe.
Kumio? What's a Kumiho?
A Kumiho is a sinister fox that can turn into a beautiful woman and eat the hearts of men, especially protagonists. That does sound Japanese, too.
So, a beautiful woman who kills men. Guess you have some competition.
Just shut up and scoot over some. I want to take a nap. It's going to be a long ride.
Please.
Please.
Well, since you said please, get some rest.
I scoot over to the side of the seat, and before I can say anything, Yunji's already plopped her head in my lap. Oh.
Oh, hey, Ranaka, mind if I use your lap as a pillow? Oh, no, of course, go right ahead. Thanks for asking.
Oh, hush already. You stole my first kiss from me. You owe me this much.
Do I now? Are you sure this is enough?
It's fine. I pat her head softly, and she smiles.
That. Do you like it?
I don't hate it or anything.
Baka.
Baka. After a few minutes, Yunji dozes off in my lap.
What am I going to do with you and Yunji?
I keep stroking her hair, and I feel my own eyes getting heavy as the car rolls softly along so the surprisingly well-paved road. Wake up, sleepy pants. We're in one sand. Time to go on our date. She seems pretty happy. That's unusual. Hello?
Hello?
It's pretty hot out already. How about we go to the beach first? We can see the rest of town after. Maybe visit a shrine and look at some shops.
Sounds like a plan. Let's hit the beach.
Yunji giggles. Wait, giggles? Is that right? I need
Sorry. Oops, sorry.
to... Are you coming with me, or are you planning to staying in the car the whole time?
I miss out on the Ham-Fisted Beach episode? No way!
Well, let's get changed then.
Certainly the way.
Remember we went to the beach with the tanks?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
No. I don't even need to offer out my hand, and she's already grabbed it and is taking me over to the small huts just off the shoreline. Maybe calling it a hut is a bit much. It's more like an outhouse. Worse, there's only one, so we'll be going one at a time.
Whistle, whistle, whistle.
Wait, why are we both just standing outside of it? Well, what are you waiting for?
I was waiting for you. Ladies first, no.
Would you mind going first?
Wait a minute. After all that bravado about Gloria's leader and dragging me to the beach, you're scared to go put it on first?
Look, I'm nervous, okay? I've never worn a bikini in front of a man before.
What the fuck?
I've only worn it in front of Jiyoung, and I don't like wearing it in front of her either.
Well, I can understand maybe being shy around a guy, but what about your sister?
Because she always gets all the attention.
I think someone may be a little jealous.
Worse than that, she always tells me that they haven't grown at all.
What? That's a rude
I keep
sister.
trying to tell her. Yeah, no. I feel like that's been established.
Yeah.
I keep trying to tell her there's more to a woman than breast size, but she just laughs. She's not a feminist. We'll establish that.
What a fucking dick of a sister.
The guys are always staring at her. Sometimes I wish they'd stare at me. Not like that or anything.
Want to rephrase that, maybe? This might be the first time I've heard a woman say they wished guys would stare at her. Usually women wish guys would stop staring.
I guess it would be uncomfortable, but it also does sort of validate you in a way.
Sure.
Speaking of uncomfortable, this sudden honesty from Junji has me uncomfortable.
Okay, I'll go first and get changed.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your understanding.
I think nothing of it. I won't be long.
I go inside the outhouse. The first thing I notice is that it's freaking dark in here. You'd think I wouldn't be surprised at this, considering the lack of updated infrastructure I've seen in Pyongyang and the rest of the country. And yet here I am creating a monologue at how annoyed I am at the lack of light. Why didn't the builders put a sky window in or something? Or someone could have requested an outhouse scene with a candle or torch, hint hint. Still, a few minutes later, I'm in my silkies and ready to hit the beach.
Wear silk to the beach. That's a bad material to get water on.
I kind of wish they had put in like a scene of us changing clothes, and we're just like the honkiest 2 years 30 muscular Hulk Hogan American dude. Just for this one scene.
Yeah, it would be kind of funny.
Just like, just because that would change like that.
It would be, yeah, it would be kind of fun, like full on Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, like Hercules in New York. Just oh my god.
Now do I play it cool for Miss Tsundere, or do I heat things up by giving the gun show an exit?
Oh.
Well, a minimalist approach sometimes leaves the greatest impact, or so I'm told. I'm still skeptical about that. Since it was just some bullshitted congressman told us when it came to cutting the Marine Corps funds, though. Oh yeah, you taxpayers complain every time the Corps gets a new uniform.
Do we?
I don't know.
I know. I support our troops.
Patriot.
That's me.
But did you know that we, the grunts, actually have to buy them with our own money? Ain't that bullshit?
That's some.
That is bullshit.
That is some fucking North Korea move right there.
In this attack, you used 17 bullets that go out of your salary.
Jesus.
Anyway, no need to show off like that in those Navy flyboys.
Yeah, Navy flyboys.
Are you okay in there? You didn't fall in, did you? Oh god, it's actual outhouse.
This outhouse barely fits a half-starved Korean worker. I don't think there'd be enough room for me to sit down, let alone fall. A bit judgy here.
Well, come on out already so I can get changed. I guess that's my cue. I push the door open and slowly step out.
Picture, 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 picture.
I guess you're acceptable for an American.
Well, that seems like a very bland reception.
Just take the compliment.
I guess. Your face betrays you.
I have no idea what you're saying at all.
Sorry, idiom.
Remind me again why I put up with you.
Yeah, well. Deep down, you know I'm cute.
Better be careful. If your ego inflates too much, you won't be able to get back into the outhouse to change.
Yeah, and if it inflates past that, I might just float away across the border to separatist Korea.
Keep babbling and you just might. I'm going to change now. Try not to miss me too much.
I'll try, but your bubbly presence is like a beacon of light in the night. Especially a flashlight from another marine going, Firewatch time, bitch.
That was awful.
Yeah. I know. I fucking know.
What?
It was awful.
That was awful, and yet I've heard worse pickup lines. With that, she walks into the outhouse and slams the door behind her. Pretty sure she's mumbling something about stupid American outside as she changes. For someone who complains about me taking a long time to get ready, Yunji hasn't exactly been the model of speed changing herself. It's been 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure she hasn't made a peep. Yeah, and I'm out here taking too long.
Okay in there, Yunji. It's been 10 minutes.
I'm fine, just taking my time, okay?
Taking your time? You've been changed into swimsuit yet?
Yes.
Are you coming down with a sudden case of shyness?
I already told you I've never worn a swimsuit in front of a man before, so I'm a little nervous, okay?
Would it help if I closed my eyes before we walk out?
A little.
Okay, I have my eyes closed. Come out and tell me and open them when you're ready.
What if I'm never ready?
And you'll have to lead me around Pyongyang, describing everything around in a text box, like some sort of low-budget visual novel.
Okay, I'm coming out. I hear the door open slowly and her muffled footsteps coming out from the outhouse. I think I'm okay. You can open them now. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I wanted the big star.
Yeah. Missed opportunities.
Do I look okay?
Just full on, like, gloriously the smiling face on both cups, and you know, glorious leader approves.
I know exactly the picture of his smiling face too.
Exactly.
There's like that little curly hair on top.
Oh man.
Okay, she's hotter than a Willy Peach shell
What?
going off in a crowded market square.
What?
I assume it's some sort of heat explosive.
I guess some sort of incendiary grenade or something. Yeah. Yeah. No, missed opportunity here. Like they need to pick. Do they want this to be crazy or do they want it to be sexy? Because they're doing neither, and it's sort of you know.
Yunji looks fantastic, though.
I mean, she's cute.
I mean, she's not as filled out as her sister, but there's a little something for everyone in this game, you know?
Oh, boy. Things you don't want your spouse to hear. You sit around and say, well, she's not as filled out as her sister, you know, but there's something.
Just boy talk, definitely, you know.
Locker room talk.
Happens every day at the biology lab.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's what we do.
I'm getting changed.
What we do when we don't stream or record, man, I just sit around and grunt at each other. Very manly. Whoa! Hold up, Yunji. Don't mistake my silence for disapproval. I was monologuing.
I don't understand.
Oh, no. Yunji, you look great. You have nothing to worry about. And to be honest, I guarantee you the guys are staring at you. You just can't see them.
Again, I don't understand. Can you speak plainly? I'm breaking the fourth wall, Yunji. That's what's happening.
Again, everyone, like... sorry, I just mean you don't have anything to worry about.
Thank you. I feel a lot better. I was worried I wasn't attractive.
You are, though maybe you need to lighten up the tsundere routine a bit. Now let's hit the beach.
We head over to the beach. I must admit the ocean is exceptionally clean and blue here.
Well, there's no industry, so, you know.
I hope it stays that way. They could probably make money off tourism with this beach. Well, if they ever got over the whole build nukes and piss off the entire world thing.
Yeah, there is that, yes.
I spread out the towels and put up the umbrella. It's then I noticed we're forgetting something.
Ice cream? Aha. Did you bring any sunblock?
No, I'm afraid we didn't have any. Do we need it?
Summers are no joking matter. You want to know how much of a tan I got after 9 months deployed in the baking Afghan sun?
If you're so worried, they may have some over at the store over there.
Better lead the way. They might freak out if I go alone, if I'm not shot first.
Well, I can't have you shot after being so nice to me about my swimsuit. Again, my hand is grabbed, and I'm led to the store. Well, that's what's being passed as a store. I'm pretty sure this store is state-run. It's small, sparse, and the cashier is wearing an army uniform. Oh, and he has a rifle slung over his shoulder. Because what if you have to engage invading naval infantry in between shifts?
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that's one way to discourage shoplifting.
This shop was supposed to set up specifically to service foreign tourists, but we can't be too careful with foreigners, so it needs protection.
Maybe if you all didn't confiscate t-shirts you deemed as anti-Korean propaganda, you wouldn't need state-run shops like this.
I'm not having another discussion about us taking your t-shirt.
Though I have to admit, if you wanted to get foreigners spending money in your shops, confiscating after their stuff on the way is one way to do it.
I'm going to let that one slide, but only because you complimented my swimsuit. Let's just find the sunblock and go. There's not a lot in this store, which means the selection leaves a lot to be desired, just like everything else in this country. There's only one bottle of sunblock, and it appears to be past its sell-by date, and it's only SPF 2.5 to boot. Well, beggars can't be choosers, literally. There's no choice here. I pick it up and pay the nice, heavily armed cashier, and we are on our way back. That was for us.
Yeah.
No choice.
Yeah. Just a warning, this bottle won't survive the day. We're going to have to reapply this early and often.
How early and often do you think?
I'd say about the time we're done applying the first coat, it'll be past time for a new coat.
Whatever, I'm going to lay down and relax.
Would you like me to apply the sunblock to your back?
Is this some sort of excuse to get your hands on me?
Yes. Typically it would, but now I'm just looking out for you.
And I suppose afterwards you'll want me to rub it on you?
Well, yeah, I don't want a sunburn either.
We should have gone indoor skiing.
Your next trip.
You'll be lucky if we can even get another date. I suppose, we'll figure this is 3 and then...
Yeah, maybe.
Yunji turns around and lets me apply the sunblock to her back. In turn, she does the same to me.
Thanks.
Afterwards, we finish slathering up and lay down under the umbrella on our towel. Is it okay if we nap for a bit and we can take a quick day? She sleeps a lot.
Yeah, very nappy. Sounds like fun, sure.
That she smiles and closes her eyes. Guess I'll do the same for fun nap. Mysterious voice.
Run like Coon, you are in danger. Or a dream. Pretty much. Maybe I should have mysterious. Oh yeah, pretty much. Did I get the ominous voice thing right? It was okay.
It's the gunnery sergeant. It said so.
Oh. Oh.
Mysterious voice, the gunnery sergeant.
Oh, it's this
Remember
guy.
this guy?
I do remember this guy. Gunnery
maggot.
Gunnery Sergeant Hardman? I forget what. Oh, Gunny, what the hell are you doing here?
Do not give me that shit, maggot! You're in danger, you limp dick fuck nugget!
God damn it, Gunny, get out of my dreams! Well, that was completely weird and unnecessary. You okay, Yunji?
Looking over, I notice Yunji isn't there. Only then do I notice the splashing in the ocean. Like Yunji's having some fun swimming.
Well, I guess
Really?
she does.
I guess she does know how to have fun.
Yeah.
She glances my way and notes I'm awake and waves me over. So I head into the water. Kind of cold, but not too bad. Glad to see you're awake. I was afraid you wouldn't get a chance to go swimming.
How long was I out?
About an hour or so. Unfortunately, the driver came and woke me up. We have to get back soon. Gloria's leader has put the whole country on high alert.
Oh.
If we don't get home before a certain time, we'll have to spend the nights either at a hotel or we'll have to camp out somewhere.
Sounds serious. What happened?
Seems there's been a national emergency yet again.
Oh, well, it's Tuesday, so.
It appears the glorious leader has run out of important French wines, and therefore we are under alert until the next shipment can come.
Oh, that doesn't seem to warrant martial law.
Reports are incomplete, but glorious leader wouldn't institute such drastic action unless it was justified.
I guess I'll bury that gift deep in my big bag at the house. Okay. Yeah, man, run a country and just whatever you do, everyone just assumes it is the right thing because otherwise you wouldn't do it. Like, what a fucking amazing...
Welcome to Tropico.
Oh, that's true.
It's like...
It is, yeah.
I couldn't do it,
Nothing important, carry on.
Well, either way, let's not let that ruin our fun. We should swim a little more before changing and heading home. And with that, we splash around and have a couple of spring races and generally have a good time. Or try to, anyway. My tension at being in this country grows by the minute. I mean, you dreamed of your gunnery sergeant.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we get changed and we're back in the car, heading for Pyongyang. I'm glad he showed up again, though.
Yeah. In the same universe.
I wish we could have stayed a little longer. There's a nice little shrine in that area. We could have made a wish.
Well, there are other ways to make a wish. Dandelions, falling stars, even the digits on a clock. There is? I didn't know the digit thing.
No, I didn't. One of those things don't sound like the others.
Yeah. If you have a digital clock somewhere, you'll wait for the numbers to align to the time like 11:11 and you make a wish.
I'll give it a try sometime. But would you mind letting me use your lap for a pillow again?
Well,
I could use another
God
nap.
damn it, girl, you've been... How much napping is this?
I mean, it's foreshadowing, man. They're doing something at night, and we don't know what that is.
Oh man, I hope so.
You know? It's like...
Yeah. I really, really hope so, because...
You know?
If I took a nap at the beach, woke up, I wouldn't immediately want to take a nap. You know what I mean?
You were sleeping, got up early, napped for 2 hours in the car, got to the beach, slept, got up,
yeah,
swam a bit, got in the car, slept.
Is she a cat? Like...
I don't know. And with that, she lays her head down on my lap again, and we're heading home in the same way we went to the beach. I get the feeling the whole national emergency thing is just more propaganda. To make sure the Korean populace knows who are really in control here. It really blows. The two people I interacted with the most seem to be really nice. They deserve better than being on a false high alert. Looking up, I think I see the driver staring back at me in the front rear mirror. Yes, that's the third secret date. Driver.
The driver.
He was on all the dates. If he knows that I've noticed, he obviously doesn't seem to care, because he makes no motion to stop looking at me. I'm not sure what I want to make of it. Maybe I'm just paranoid and sleepy. You know, I want an epic tie-in with the other game. I want the tank girls to invade. And
yes, it would
like
be
the Armored Corps, and it's just how it is.
Oh yeah, oh that'd be great.
These past 3 days have gone by so quickly, especially because all the plays have gone with these two girls. It's kind of nice to kick back and relax a little after having another of Yoonji's meals. I admit, she does a great job with the limited food they have here in North Korea. Only thing is, now there's too much time to kill and nothing to do. Jiyoung and Yoonji are sitting, reading books. I'm just here on the floor, describing what's going on in my head.
Hey, didn't you have a radio somewhere? Maybe there's something we can listen to. Again, this is opportunity to like cue in actual North Korean radio broadcasts.
The great leader singing some sort of...
Oh man, that was so good. Yes, we do have a radio. Actually, KCBC should be airing Voice of Korea soon. Voice of Korea, what's that?
It's mostly news and music, and the reading of the original leader's memoirs.
Ah, yes. It's the best radio program. You'll love it. I suppose it's better than staring at the ceiling. Can we tune in? Certainly. Let me get the radio. I suppose it would be good to listen to the news, see if anything has happened recently.
Maybe your government finally apologized for your aggressive stance against our glorious leader.
Maybe. You probably shouldn't hold your breath.
I have no intention of holding my breath.
It's never mind.
I think I hear Jiang mumbling something about the antennae not being put back inside the radio correctly. Pretty sure she paired it with an unflattering comment about the nature of her sister's tidiness.
Yunji, how many times do I have to tell you to push the antennae back into the radio so it doesn't get bent or broken?
How do you know I was the one to use the radio last?
Well, there's only 2 of you living here.
Mm-hmm.
The dial is set to Korean soap opera station. You're the only person who listens to it. Have a soap opera station?
Yes, well, the stories are very moving. The last episode of Pathway to Pyongyang had its big final episode last week.
Again, stuff I want to see.
It's the Pathway to Pyongyang.
Oh man, the North Korean soap opera Path to Pyongyang is so good. Oh man, I'll pass on a summary. How about we just turn on the radio? Yes, that is a good choice. You don't want Yunji to go on about her soaps.
Jiang starts setting up the radio while Yunji mutters something about putting arsenic in the next batch of kimchi. Good thing she probably can't get her hands on any. They have a hard time enough time getting food here, let alone exotic poison. I think it's not that exotic.
Oh.
It's like 200 years old.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got an old 80s style boombox complete with a double cassette deck. The record button on the deck, too, is missing, though. Probably for the best. I don't think they play anything current. After fiddling with the dial, Jiang finally gets a signal. And almost immediately snaps to attention when hearing the marching music coming through. Yunji has done the same thing. I guess it's best to stand as well.
I can tell you there's no marching music, unfortunately.
Oh, I was hoping for
Yeah.
the national anthem. I feel
Yeah,
it's minimal.
exactly. Jesus Christ.
And 3 consecutive march songs later, we finally get to sit down.
It's not like you're gonna
Piss off North Korea?
Yeah, it's like you don't have steam in North Korea. Come on, guys. You have 3 national anthems?
Don't be absurd. Only the first song was a national anthem. The other 2 songs were for the original leader and the son of the original leader.
So in essence, you have 3 anthems. And I'd imagine the 4th one in the works for Glorious Leader. Yes, I would think Glorious Leader will be getting an anthem as well. I'd consider starting a really comfortable shoe company for all the standing you'll have to do. Bad joke. So, I don't think your government would let me start a business.
Ha ha ha. So funny, Mr. Smarty Mouth. At least ours are original. Your country set its national anthem to a British drinking tune.
Oh, she knows things suddenly. Well, at least not the German anthem. That one is actually a drinking tune.
Okay.
Yeah, calling you out cheap.
Yeah, cheap. North Korea. It's got beef.
beef.
Or rather, they don't.
Oh man. I would like to cheap fight North Korea. That'd be fun to watch. Well, depending on your circle of friends, I guess. Hush, you two. The news is about to start.
This is Voice of Korea. I am your host, Bai Go Wong. Is that a real name? That guy definitely had a rough childhood. In today's top story, Glorious Leader has declared the next 2 days as national holiday.
Oh boy.
To celebrate his triumph over American dictator in trade negotiations. In this momentous victory, Glorious Leader has said to have secured a trade deal with American idiot-in-chief in exchange for vastly superior armaments. While the details are still unclear, it appears that he has sent a small payment to head Wingnut for what the Americans claim is the newest weapon, the ID-10T missile system.
Something from, like, the Gulf War, probably.
Let us all hold a moment of silence at awe about Glorious Leader's negotiation skills.
That's, this is what I want. Let's have a moment of silence in awe for the Glorious Leader. Maybe I can try to sell Glorious Leader some chem-light batteries if I ever bump into him. Oh, we get 2 days off. There's something to do together. Oh, is everyone gonna go now?
We've already done things together, like playing Choppily?
I think she means we can have a group date.
But sister, I thought we were supposed to...
We've done that for 3 days now. We're here at the point in time where we should really have group dating. Yes. This does seem like appropriate spot time for that.
Let's see if I have this correct. For 3 days we've gone on single girl dates, just one of us and Banaki. And now, because we're about to enter day 4, it's required that we have a group outing.
Yes, sister. That's how it's done.
It's just so scripted.
Well, sometimes you do have to plan things out. Precisely. So for the next 2 days, it shall be all 3 of us together, sharing the good times and making memories. So where will we go on this trip? Let me think of that for a bit.
I nod and we can focus on the ongoing broadcast of the radio. And while our generals couldn't reach an agreement with Russian President Vladimir Putin on summit date, the hope is the Russians will meet with us as soon to discuss our next shipment of voluntary laborers to Siberia. Turning to entertainment news, Glorious Leader has announced that he will put on a concert tour next year, to perform his international hit singles. The voluntary attendance is considered mandatory and fun will be had by all. Dates to be announced soon.
Mandatory voluntary attendance. In the Corps, we call that being voluntold. That's pretty good. Voluntold.
I like that. Glorious Leader has a wonderful singing voice. It is an honor to be able to attend his concerts. I hope I do not get wall duty again when Pyongyang dates are announced.
Yes, you were really upset last time. I'll see about switching shifts with you if that happens.
You do that for me?
Of course, Yunji. You're my precious younger sister. I want the best the world can offer for you.
Thank you, sister. You're always looking out for me. It is touching to see how much Jiyoung cares for Yunji.
Yeah.
Though sometimes I wonder if she goes too far and ignores her own wants or needs.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Are you
That's
kidding?
like not at all what we've seen. Quite the opposite.
Yeah, exact opposite here. What the fuck?
And now I work for our sponsors.
I like your your radio voice.
It's my Korean radio.
Yeah, it's like
really the best I could do.
It reminds me of Evil Genius when you do like a thing, like a crime, and you get like a very stereotypical. My favorite one is when you do like East Asia and you get the communist broadcast. It's great. Oh, the party will once more be triumphant. Just, it's very funny to me. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. New Evil Genius coming, by the way. Looks promising. I hope they keep the slightly racist radio voices. Oh boy. Sponsors, I didn't think your government allowed something so capitalist.
You won't be hearing ads for sweatshop sneakers or designer medicines.
Then what commercial will I be hearing?
The only thing that deserves to be advertised.
I should have known. No, really, what? I should have known.
Good evening, citizens of best true Korea. Truly you are graced to live here. This bountiful land of plenty is sent to by the divinity of our original leader to his grandson, our glorious leader. He alone has the wisdom to direct our country to its rightful ascension as rulers of the world. But he is not alone in his eternal struggle against the forces of those who occupy all of our other land, especially our birthright land to the south. The Workers' Party, the only party that represents all citizens anywhere on Earth, assist our glorious leader as he stares down the threats of the world poses to us. Together, glorious leader and the Worker Party will lead our nation to total triumph over the force of evil of the United States and its enabler allies. Remember to support your Workers' Party by saluting your brave military members who will battle on our behalf. True Korea prevail!
See, this is more what I want. Man, I thought commercials in America were long-winded. That was... Are you crying, Yoonji?
That was poetry. Beautiful poetry. I'm so happy to be part of our destiny.
Okay, Young. Sorry, I was lost in thought. Trying to figure out where to go for our outing. There's...
Something.
Me Maybe we can get out of the city and go somewhere else. I could use a change of scenery. I had considered that option.
Oh no, we're not going camping again, and ever, ever, ever again.
Said anything about camping?
You did. You said you're changing scenery from the city.
But yeah, but I didn't say anything about camping. Don't mind Yunji. She hates camping since she was the Young Pioneer League. All of the other kids threw her camping gear in the river after she shot them with her pellet gun.
It's not like they didn't deserve it.
I believe her.
Yunji stuck out her tongue.
Regardless, we weren't going camping, Yunji, so you can relax.
Thank goodness. We only have one tent anyway, and it's only designed for 2 people.
That would make the trip rather cozy.
Not even. You'd be sleeping under the stars.
You'd at least give me a sleeping bag, right?
We only have 2. Sorry.
We'll pack some extra blankets from the depot, but regardless, we aren't going camping. Then where are we going?
Jiyeon brings over the map she's been studying and points to an area on the eastern part of the Chinese-Korean border.
Hetku Mountain. We will be spending our trip there. A mountain? Not just any mountain. It's the most sacred mountain of all Korea. Original leader's son was born atop the mountain. It's also served as an important encampment in our country's struggles against the evil Nipponese. Nipponese?
Yeah, Nipponese, I think.
Yeah, Nipponese.
Boring. Enough history. Hetku Mountain has lots of gorgeous waterfalls as well as some natural hot springs. Which is good since it's always cold up there. Couldn't go on without a hot springs episode.
No. Glad you mentioned that. We'll be staying at a small little known hot spring cottage near Lake Chon. Sounds like fun outing. Perfect for group date.
And our final story tonight. It has come to Workers' Party's attention that there are potential still Westerners sympathizers in our ranks. Glorious leader is investigating into this, and appropriate action will be taken. Have a lovely holiday.
Those two don't really go together.
Who cares? Go rest up. We've got to catch a train and then take a car tomorrow to get to our destination, and we'll need to pack.
That's true, sister. Let's all get ready for the trip. Well, I'm already packed, but an extra sleep wouldn't hurt, because we haven't done anything but sleeping.
Yes, you'll want to get full energy for this trip. Sleep is essential. Hush now.
Good night, Yunji.
Looks like the next 2 days are all set. Forward to it.
Time
to hit the sack and get ready for 2-day excursion.
Well,
lots of choice.
We're gonna take a short break here because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna stop the episode here, and when we come back, we're gonna go to Mount Pictou for the 2-day outing at the hot springs and Holy Mountain.
Yeah, hot springs episode.